2K, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Ricochet and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Johnson. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers. Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And he banks in the layup. Young's got 5.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Over to the left wing. Okoro passes to Mobley. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Mitchell. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Johnson finds Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Lets it go from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Hunter. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Now here's Mobley. And it's off from 3-point range. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Young outside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
2 minutes.
Back to Young. Mobley with the block. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Allen inside the 3-point line. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 3.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
1:29 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Hunter. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. There's the steal. Daniels passes to Young. Stolen by Mitchell. Banked in off the glass.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
A 3, Hunter. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young, and there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Hawks on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it'll be Johnson Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Shea in at the small forward.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Mitchell's shot is good.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Now here's Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Young outside. This one for 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Back to Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Johnson's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
For 3, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Hunter no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Johnson down low, working on Allen. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Mobley with it. Okongwu covering. Mobley against Johnson. Pass to Rizichet. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Well, they've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Trae Young. Wasted no time on that one. Mobley's got 8.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Okongwu. Young outside, going inside. Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Hunter. Mobley against Young. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. From the arc. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And here's Young. Just 3 on the clock. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
27, the Hawks, 36.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Javonte Green is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's man, defended by Strus. LeVert from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Garland.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by LeVert. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to LeVert. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Niang with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And it's LeVert missing. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Strus kicks to Wade. Pulls from the top of the key. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Atlanta's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Down it goes. Nice one there from Niang.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Thompson, a screen on LeVert. Out to Thompson. From deep. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta leading by 13. Three-pointer, LeVert. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now, Niang, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
Cavaliers ball.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Rebound by the Hawks. LeVert up top, defended by Strus, and the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Hunter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hunter's got 5 now.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Niang, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Here's Mann, following the score by Cleveland. To the left wing, 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And both free throws good for Okoro. The Hawks leading by 13. Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Here is Daniels from outside the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12. Mitchell passes to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Good D by Johnson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Hawks. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. And I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Young fires away from outside. Atlanta again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mitchell outside. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 17. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Hawks?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The drive by Mitchell.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And Young kicks to Daniels. And there's the call on Rizashay. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Pass to Hunter. Takes a three. A rebound by Johnson. The Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here's Young. Launches a three. Traps in the tray. Young's got 20.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shots good from Young.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Back to Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. And Young, here we go. Three-pointer, Daniels. Another three for Atlanta.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Young finds Johnson. Now Daniels puts up a deep three. No good. Now, here's Mitchell.
Daniels takes first. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
And Mitchell drops them both. Young fires away from... Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan...
Visiting.
Glad to have you with us. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Haliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Mitchell. Mathurin with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. Haliburton on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Here's Walker. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Haliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron.
Oh, okay then.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Walker passes to Haliburton. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Haliburton.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Haliburton outside. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, give Haliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Double team on Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Down low. Here's Allen. And Turner with the block.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
That gives them the lead.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Outside Hunter. Allen against Turner. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Right side Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. For 3, Mathurin. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And
Mitchell with the slam.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and...
Oh, hey, how about that?
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Halliburton outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Off target at the rim.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Siakam for 3. Sinks it! What range from downtown? Siakam's got 5.
Well, we talk about Siakam stretching to the three-point line. He knows no bounds out there. My goodness, that was long.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Boy, you can see how big this guy plays inside. Siakam, tremendous vertical.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Pass to Turner. Now Walker. Hunter covering. Turner passes to Matherin. Now Walker. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Turner with a block. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. Here's Mobley. Shoots over Siakam.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Matherin passes to Siakam. Stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint.
But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Siakam with a screen on Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Walker finds Matherin. Can they get it? Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hunter passes to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. Here's the pick. Back to Matherin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. Pass to Matherin. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. And it's Matherin missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Topping out there with Nesmith. Then it's Shepard. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Good work there as it goes.
Well, don't forget to box out, because guards like Darius Garland very capable of those second chance points opportunities.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
The shot's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Garland. Sweet little floater. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
So many ways Darius Garland can score. That floater game is on point.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. On the wing, Green. Back to Garland. Puts one up from 19. Pass to Wade. The 3 is up. From outside the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 11. Here's Shepard. No points so far. That one doesn't drop. Thompson with some nice D. Garland, the pass to Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Nembhard outside. Bryant, a screen on Garland. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland leading by 13. Pass to Thompson. And here's Garland. He's guarded by Nembhard. Garland, the pass to Strus. Buries it from three. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Neesmith gets it to go.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
On the wing, Strus. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Cavs keep possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Wade. This one for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
And Graham, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Back to Strus. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. For three. And Bryant pulls it down. Pacers trail by 15. Nembhard, good.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter here. Back to Green. Pass to Wade. The three ball. That shot off the mark. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Nembhard. Back to Toppin. Launches a three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland for three. And the three.
Hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Out to the wing. Here's Shepard, covered by Strus. Shepard, that's good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The drive by Garland. Soft touch off the glass. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Cleveland in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. The 3.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Pacers trail by 14. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Halliburton on the attack. Here's Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Halliburton. Mitchell against Walker. Mitchell misses. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Halliburton finds Turner. Knocks it down from distance.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Mobley outside. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Shoots from the line. Ooh, poked away.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pacers trail by 11. Outside Mathurin. Six to shoot. Launches it. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
The Cavaliers lead by 9. Pass to Okoro from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Halliburton against Mitchell, and he drives in, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam, the pass to Turner, and stolen by Mobley. Mathurin against Allen to end the drought, and he sinks the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. All right, guys, breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
1:03 left to play in the fourth. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Walker sets a screen. In corner, Mathurin. Mobley grabs the board. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Turner passes to Mathurin. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board. 15 seconds left in the game. From deep, Mitchell. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
There's the 3. Off target with the shot. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, even early on in this game.
We have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And a wide open look for Siakam. Rebound by the Hawks.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Out to the right wing. Rizachet wide open. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Catch and shoot. Specialist Ricochet thrives in that role.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. Guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Deflected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Mathurin passes to Turner. There's the triple. No good there. Johnson outside. And Okongwu has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Basket counts.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here's Young from the arc. Good on the triple.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. A 3-ball. Okongwu grabs the board. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Now, here is Young. Goes back up. Pass to Rizachet. Drills it from outside. And that's now 6 points for Rizachet.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Halliburton with it. He's covered by Daniels. Halliburton, that's good.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Mathurin following the basket by Trae Young. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. The three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Okongwu. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Shot clock at 2. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Pacers trail by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Out to the right wing. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Lets the three fly. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. And it's 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam screen on Young.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Turner with the steal. Trey Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Riza in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
So it's Atlanta now. Following the score by Indiana. They get it again. Young against Halliburton. Young drives in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot. So he took advantage and just flew by him.
Left side, Mathurin. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Young with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trey Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trey is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point land. Indiana again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young from outside. Offensive rebound. Johnson throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Siakam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Shots good from Young.
Trey's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Young drives in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. That's 7 points for Jalen Johnson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 7. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And here's Atlanta. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
1:12 left in the first half of basketball. A nice shot by Young.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Here's Johnson and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 9 points.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here is Daniels after Indiana gets the 3. Young outside. There's the screen. Back to Daniels. Nifty move. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Again, Young missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mathurin attacking. Good. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Got it off in time. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for the Pacers. They'll be topping out there with Bryant. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard. Here's man. Nemhard covering. LeVert from outside. Buries it from three-point range. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now Shepard launches it. The rebound by Niang. Here's man. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 20. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Shepard with the ball. Still yet to score. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks leading by 20. Pass to man. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Indiana moving the ball around. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Capella with it. Now defended by Bryant. And here's LeVert. And it's good. 2 points. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
There's a screen. A shot by Nemhard, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Nance. Here's man. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Nemhard, the pass to Nesmith. To halt the run, buries the long-range jumper. Nesmith has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pacers. Here's man. Pass to LeVert. Nance sets a screen for LeVert. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Capella. Here's man. They get it back. Capella, the pass to LeVert. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Shepard, defended by man. Pass to Nesmith. And there it is for him. Nesmith has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
A three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
Here's Toppin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Toppin's got his first 2 points.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
A floater. The Pacers pull it in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shepard with a screen for Toppin. Takes it inside. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Here's LeVert. Nemhard grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawk. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Up front court is Rizichet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Halliburton finds Mathurin. And stolen by Okongwu. Young against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Okongwu. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
That free throw good from Young. And so Young nails them both. Fourth quarter, still Young, just over a minute play. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. They grab their own miss. Outside for Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Siakam, a screen on Young. Mathurin for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Halliburton with the steal. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Young. Drives to the hoop. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Siakam kicks to Turner. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Turner finds Mathurin. Lets it go with a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Mathurin for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Young for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Atlanta. To end the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Count that one. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Mathurin drops in the layup for 2.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And so here is Indiana. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Shea. Now Mathurin. Count the basket. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Fires from way outside. Off target. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
get ready. For a punt. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Shea and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here's Hunter. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago, he buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Young. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Okoro outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. On target from range.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Hunter. There's the triple. Okongwu with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Here's Young. Off the inbound. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Allen with a screen on Young. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. And here's Okoro to win the run. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
His first. Team's first.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hunter passes to Okoro. Mobley with it. It's stolen.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Okongwu with the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 8.
Dyson Daniels.
Okoro outside. Now Young with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Basket counts. Young's got 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
For the Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really set the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Young looking around. Johnson on the wing. Outside Young. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Johnson's got 8.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Outside Young. Up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 from Okoro. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta leading by 14. Young on the drive. The kick out to Johnson. And he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
There's Young with the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 13.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
For 3, Allen. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 8 rebounds in the game. There's Young with the 3. Young missing again. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by Okongwu. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. The 3 from Rizashea. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. The Cavaliers trail by 16. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by Daniels. Johnson against Hunter. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Poke loose. Okongwu, the pass to Young.
Cavaliers on the break. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Doing it on both ends. Mitchell, a great sequence for him.
Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. The three is up from deep. Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure that there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Allen, right side. Hunter with the ball. Here's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Okoro. Here's Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fires the 3. Young with the signature tray.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Allen finds Mobley. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. They get it back. Outside for Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Outside Young. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Larry Nance. Terrence Mann is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Niang in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Shot's good by Thompson.
I like the momentum right there. A nice hustle play on the glass leads to a great finish.
Pass to Niang. Nance for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Strus going inside, and he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Back to Mann. Niang outside. Pass to Nance. Now Niang. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Strus. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Wade. Rebound Atlanta. pass to Nance. And it's off from three-point range. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. It's LeVert on the wing. He's scoreless. Fires in the triple.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Atlanta leading by 13. LeVert outside. On the wingman. Let's go with a three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wade driving in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Nance outside. It's stolen by Garland. Green with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Green, the pass to Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game. The way he wiggles in and out of the lane, it is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader. It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Man, the pass to Nance. Nance, the screen. And here's LeVert for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Wade. He's guarded by man. Green against LeVert. Back to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. The teardrop. Got it. Strus has gotten 4 this quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's man. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland for 3. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 12. Right side man. Niang outside. Nance outside. Pass to Capella. Now LeVert. Capella, screen on Garland. Niang, pass to LeVert. Stolen by Strus. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for the Hawks, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 15-point game. Left side Mitchell. The 3 from Okoro. Knocks it down from distance.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Okoro passes to Allen. Hunter on the wing. Okoro outside. Mitchell against Okongwu. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. Allen. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Basket's good.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Mitchell against Young. Driving inside. A rack attack from Young.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Young, the pass to Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Mitchell misses. Atlanta leading by 14. Pass to Daniels. 2 points. That one goes. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Young from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Cleveland again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Allen against Young. To halt the run. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Young with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Daniels misses. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Okoro passes to Mobley. Money from 17 feet out.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Young finds Johnson. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Young's got 21 points in the game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to do great, you have to have that killer instinct.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's...
Oh, no way! Oh, wow!
Good for him. What a shot.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome. Couldn't hit them all, and they needed every point they can get.
And that was beautiful timing on that play. Daniels with good lift off the floor makes it look so easy.
Young way outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. From deep, Mitchell hits the three-pointer.
Mitchell for 3.
And the Hawks with possession here. A deep 3. The shot no good. Allen a screen. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior.
of NBA. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Gray, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now, here is Halliburton. Puts up a deep 3. Allen against Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. And his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. Big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Hunter. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Hunter, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell passes to Allen. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Such a wide open look. Siakam's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Pacers.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job that time by Halliburton, staying under control. You know, sometimes you can get a little overzealous when you see the floor wide open. He was right in rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Here's Okoro. Here's Mobley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Down low. Takes it out to Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Walker the pass to Siakam. Lock at 6. The Cavaliers pull it in. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Hunter got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Turner, defended by Allen. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Now Mitchell. He's got 5. Mobley outside. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mobley's got 5.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Halliburton against Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. Live from... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Mitchell. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Halliburton. Rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers leading. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Inside, Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Siakam outside. Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam sets a screen for Walker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Walker's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Mathurin. Shoots the 3. Indiana again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Hands it from downtown. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Mitchell, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The shot's good from Halliburton. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Turner finds Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. On the wing. And it's sent back by Allen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Top of the key. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Allen passes to Hunter. Now Mitchell. Here's the 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To end the drought. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Wade. Max Strus is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Poke loose.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive board, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Shepard missing.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 11. Shepard with the ball. Garland picks him up. Bryant with a screen on Garland. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Tapping a screen on Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3.
And when Garland is engaged on D, it's a great sign for this team.
Outside, Green. Pass to Strus. The offensive rebound. It's tipped. It's stolen by Shepard. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the NBA's G League has come a long way since it started in 2001. Initially, Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said that people weren't tracking it very closely. Now G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says the awareness is night and day. It's gone from being overlooked and underappreciated to a league of burgeoning stars. Kevin?
David, you've been in this league a long time. You and I have seen its growth. It has been sensational. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Shepard. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wade can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
A three from Garland. Pacers with the rebound. 1:31 left to play in the third. Neesmith finds Bryant. Shepard with the ball. There's a good screen. And he lays it straight in. Shepard's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's Garland. And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Nembhard with it. With the drive, count it, good. He has 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The wide open shot from Strus. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Shepard. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Knocks down the 3 ball. Neesmith has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3 from Garland. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say,
hey now! Hey now!
Defensive foul.
Yeah!
Benedict.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Hunter, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Matherin. To the inside. Here's Turner. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. That shot off. Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside for Halliburton. Stolen by Okoro. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
Mitchell against Matherin. Fires the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Mobley right side. Okoro wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
For 3.
And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead. Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tyrese. And here we go. Coach's challenge.
At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Here's Mobley, and good that time. Mobley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Halliburton, that's good.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Mitchell drops them both. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Outside Matherin. Turner with the screen on Mitchell. Outside for Halliburton. Walker in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mobley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Walker driving inside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Back to Okoro. Missed inside. It's stolen by Allen.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
40 seconds left in the game. Mitchell against Walker. Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a
Afternoon. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, down low. And for Indiana, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3. Young can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Young. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And that one's good. Young.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Now here's Halliburton. He's covered closely. Mathurin against Young. From deep. And it's Mathurin missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton with a steal. Pass to Siakam, driving to the basket. And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
There's the screen by Johnson. Young with it. Siakam covering. Here's Johnson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Walker against Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Mathurin. Siakam the screen. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Puts up a 3. No rebound by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Johnson's got his 2nd basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Halliburton right side. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And here's Indiana now, following the score by Atlanta. Outside Mathurin. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Pass to Okongwu. The 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Halliburton. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Count that bucket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Turner passes to Siakam. The shot, no good. Good D by Kongwu. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Daniels. Man, that one drops for him.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Matherin against Young. Turner, a screen on Young. Three-pointer, Matherin. The rebound by Atlanta. Young looking over the floor. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hawks ahead. They're up. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better. Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! It's Matherin with a drive. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Siakam against Johnson. They need this. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Atlanta leading by 11. And a deep three from Young. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The Pacers pull it in. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Young. Throws it up high. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Siakam left side. Halliburton outside. Pass to Matherin. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Matherin's got 6.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Nice slam by the big man, Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Now here's Matherin. He's got 6. Siakam, right side. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And a deep 3 from Young. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Matherin. from downtown. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Atlanta leading by 7. Now here's Young. He's got 13. No good with the triple.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here goes Trey. Pass to Okongwu. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Okongwu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Mathurin. Guarded by Young. Young against Mathurin. Halliburton with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam, covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. There's Young with the 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Right side, Walker over Rizeshe. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. George Niang out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Capella in at the center position. Here's Shepard. Count it, good. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Bryant. Outside Nesmith. Bryant against Nance. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Bryant, no good. The Hawks lead by 11. LeVert outside. Pacers with a rebound. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And he lobs it up to the rim. The lead now in single digits.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Niang, pass to Mann. And here's Capella. And Capella slams it down.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Mann. 4-3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Outside Mann. Pass to LeVert. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. LeVert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Here's Shepard. The rebound by Mann. Pass to LeVert. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And he comes up with a bucket. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a soft touch on the floater. LeVert has a great sense for when to take his shot.
Here's Shepard. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Now here's Nance. No made baskets yet. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Toppin. Finished off the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
LeVert with the ball. He's guarded by Nembhard. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. LeVert's got 8.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Here's Shepard. Outside Neesmith. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Shepard. Outside Neesmith. Counted. Neesmith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Right side man. Nance in the post. Neesmith covering. Here's Niang on the wing man. 4 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Five ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Atlanta on top, up by 9. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton left side. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Matherin against Young. Pulls up. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
There's Young with the three. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Walker finds Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Knocked away. Walker with a steal. Three-pointer Matherin gets the three to fall. Matherin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Okongwu, a screen on Walker. Here's Young. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. Off target from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Matherin against Young. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Matherin passes to Turner. Inside.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Hawks foul. Daniels. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. The three is up.
You got to appreciate the activity from Young on defense. His coaching staff loves to see this. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trey Young.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
And Indiana misses again. Now the Hawks with it. Jacks up a three, knocks down the long J.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. From deep three-point land, and the miss. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this.